in our conversations, and I think even from the first conversation we ever had, which just went like immediately very deep,
Yes.
we talk about the tricky relationship
Hmm.
that we have with having careers in Hollywood. Right?
Yes.
And it is interesting. And I think so much of the work, as any good therapist would say, is bringing awareness to it,
Whew.
right? Just bringing awareness to there is an inherently unhealthy aspect that I don't know that you can make peace with.
I have hope that I can make peace with it, and I've had glimpses of it only because I've been
Say more.
literally working on it since 2017 nonstop.
I can attest to this as your friend, like working on it.
Yeah.
Like doing
It's my
the
mission.
work.
Because in 2017, that's when my dark night of the soul began. Where kind of the ruse that I've kind of like, it's fine.
You were still on Silicon Valley at this point,
Yeah.
right? Because that show ran from 2014 to 2019?
Yeah.
Okay, got
And
it.
so 2017 was basically, like we're most of the way through the show, like 4-5 years in.
Yeah.
It's a super successful show. It's Emmy nominated.
Yes.
I've like all of the goals of my younger self who dreamed of making it in Hollywood. Like so many of that was like, check, check, check.
Yes.
You got the money, you got the show.
You've started movies at this point.
I've got a house.
Yes.
I have a partner. Like I have all of these things that I've been told, like, once you have these things, you're going to be
good.
You're going to be happy. You're going to be good. And that childhood dream of like, once I get that, then I'll be free of this shame. Like I didn't know that consciously, but like that's the thing. It's like, once I get that, then I won't feel bad about myself.
Yep.
And I felt like shit.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I was just trying to like get out of this feeling and like tap dancing my way through. And it was like 2017 where it just kind of like, I couldn't pretend anymore. It was just like, I could see down the road of like, oh, well, I'm not the lead of this show. So once I'm the lead of a show, then, and like that you could keep kicking this down this road, but like, I couldn't deny that what was happening. And because that's just my personality. It's like it's so hard. And so like, hard. I was lucky to find a therapist who was just so like, I'm still working with her. She's incredible. And we started working together, and like the big question in the room that I wouldn't even look at for like, it was just like, I couldn't even like acknowledge the question, which was, so if you're not going to pursue acting from a place of like, it'll fix me of these things, do you even want to act anymore? Like if that's not allowed to be like your motivator anymore because you see the ruse in that, like, do you actually want to pursue this? And that question terrified me because I knew that once I actually asked myself that, the answer could be no. The first year we were working together, it was me just trying to like figure out how to like, okay, it doesn't work that way, but I'll make it work this way. Yes. Like,
well, and also I'm curious if this resonates for you, because this is, I mean, I'm 47 years old and I still think this all the time. I'm like, it's me. Like Tay, I will quote her all day long. I'm the problem, it's me. But also just in a like, well, I must just be doing it wrong.
I actually had this conversation with Dustin once because I was really struggling and I was just like, have you ever like, I can't even remember what it was about, but I was like, have you ever felt this way? And he was like, well, yeah, like, I've felt insecure about that or whatever, but I don't walk around the world thinking that I've done something wrong.
Right. Or that you're about to get in trouble.
It's so true. And true.
Also, that must be nice.
That was my other, I was just like, wow, good for you.
Cool.
Yeah. So all I do is think that I've done something wrong.
I was just talking about with my cousin Sarah, who's like my sister. I've been walking around realizing I'm worried I'm going to get in trouble for being unprepared, except I'm in charge of this. Like there is no boss. It's me.
But we know that our internal boss is the worst boss of them all.
She's a nightmare, first of all. She's a fucking tyrant. But I think that's so relatable.
I mean, that's what we've been programmed since the day we could like bring in a thought.
Shall I grab Daring Greatly or shall I grab any of Brene Brown's other books to go so deep on this subject?
No,
but it's true.
It's in us. So
it's rampant.
I had this like breakthrough moment like 2 years ago. We were cleaning out our basement because we were going to finish it. And we had like all of our mementos, all of these bins, and we're just like getting
Yes.
rid of so much stuff because it was rat infested. But I had all of my journals. Like I'm a journaler. I've journaled my entire life. And so there was
I
like
admire that. I can't do it.
so many journals, you know? And so I'm just kind of like flipping through all these journals.
Oh,
And it was just like years and years and years of asking the same fucking questions, but just worded differently. And I
yes.
was just like, I just remember sitting there being like, I've wasted
Yeah,
so
exactly.
much
Like,
time
enough.
attacking myself
Yeah.
and wondering what's wrong with me and why do I do this and
Mm.
why am I the problem? And I was just like, I was just like sitting in my pile of like shame,
Yeah.
and it was so confronting because I was just like,
Well, it's tangible there. Did you like carry those into therapy?
no, I didn't carry them. And we were on a break at that point because I took a
We
pause.
were on a break.
I needed
Yeah.
to, Bambi needed to test out her legs.
We've talked about that too,
Yeah.
though. I do think that's great also.
So important.
Like
you got to metabolize it.
Yes. What did that propel you toward?
I mean, it had been a growing thing with me where I was also like, I literally had to call myself out on, I think I'm addicted to self-help books. Like, and that's funny, but also like it was real.
But it's real.
I can't remember what started it. Oh, because I was reading a new book that's
Yep.
going to save me.
Yep.
And it's, as I started reading it, Dustin was just like, we were on a plane and we started the flight and I was like, yeah. And I started reading my book. And then at the end, I was like, really in a pissy mood.
I was just going to say, a lot of anger has gotten in touch with during that flight.
He's like, what happened?
What's up?
And I'm so grateful for him for like, 'cause I wouldn't even clocked
He's the
it.
fucking best.
And
We're going to
he's-
give him his roses in a
Yes,
moment.
oh my God. But like, he's like, what happened in the course of that flight? Because you start out really happy and you're not now. And I'm like looking at this book on shame. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
I was just going to say, the shame excavated.
it literally was a book about shame.
Yeah,
And
I
I was like, oh, the books are not helping. And but I told him,
Yeah.
I was like, I think I need to like put a pause on reading these. But after I finished
Exactly. But I am a completist, and an A student. So I'm going to still over to the assignment real quick. And then I'm going to be A+ at not.
Yes.
doing it.
And but it really,
That's
I
a
have
really interesting realization.
And no, because the moment that it really hit me was when I was just like, but I want to finish this one. And he was like, maybe we don't have to finish it right now. And I just had this vision of myself like clutching my books like it was alcohol or drugs. And I was like, oh no, like you are like it terrified me, the idea of giving
Yes,
up the books.
So yes.
And I gave them up for a year and wow.
And wow, right? Well,
And
it's
now I have a better
also-
relationship with it.
Exactly. And it's same with therapy, same with, we've talked a lot about this, social media. I mean,
I'm on a break right now.
Yeah, you are. But it's funny, just as a quick aside, in wanting to do this podcast, I was like, but I don't want it to be depressing, but I do want it to be real, right? And it is like,
Good luck.
exactly, like it is 2025 and
The world
but
is burning, but like also like let's have a good time.
but like but that exactly. Like as my favorite SNL sketch would say, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Bronx Beat. Like there's life is short.
Yeah.
We are every day, it's an onslaught of terrible shit. And to find that balance of not looking away, but also finding your pleasures where you can. And for me, really, and like I'm gonna bring it right back, good segue, is wanting to just connect one-on-one, reconnect. I'm going to do a thing at the end that I'm going to call last looks of like some rapid fire questions that I'm going to do. Exactly. Last looks, some fun things that remind us like the art in the world is here to save us.
Yes.